Timber safe lane and I go try lane. So
Do you not feel like they're lacking some physical damage on the side of TNC?
Yes.
they have Juggernaut though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
No tail
me-
Meepo.
There's a nice little bit of a hook onto Sam H, but with the Burrow Strike still at the ready, not enough lockdown, of course, to kill that Sand King in lane. Yuku pops the salve, actually comes back in a little earlier, so he cancels the salve willingly. He's looking for the kill potential, and in fact, he might just have it. Cuckoo pops the Fairy Fire. He will end up giving up his life for that one, but he's able to get the kill beforehand. Some aggressive play there from the Juggernaut, and just able to outplay Ana. It feels like there's a slight edge for OG in terms of what they're getting done from the map because they have no tail in this jungle and they're able to give this bottom lane to the Warlock. But TNC certainly not that far behind, Ben.
In lane, Cuckoo goes in pretty deep.
Jarax, he's going to have to follow up hook, and indeed with that, that looks like Cuckoo will be taken down. Jarax, very, very fortunate there. Anna's going to be very happy with the fact that find that setup for the kill. Top lane immediately, TNC trying to react, but No-Tail's there with the rotation. S4 is able to be kept alive, and in fact, No-Tail going to be able to take down both of them. They're both heroes on the top lane going down for TNC, and OG keeping everyone alive just by the skin of their teeth. Now the ones looking to rotate into the cover of smoke. Tim's and Rio ready to make a move. They don't have 6 on either of these heroes. So, no lasso or such. Maybe they can find No-Tail. I mean, No-Tail with the Dragon Lance, he's pretty big. He'll try for the poof out. Immediate cancel there for the telekinesis, but he just re-poofs, and he's back to safety. At the same time, though, Cuckoo going absolutely ham. Takes down 2 members of OG. Top lane TNC aren't done. Now going again onto No-Tail, but they just don't have the damage, Ben. I mean, Dragon Lance, the stats are good.
Stats are real good, and they don't have enough lockdown. This is what I'm talking about with the bat earlier.
He's heading down there with Fly and S4. S4, can he get the lock? He's not actually going to go for the call straight away. This is around Raven. They just need to hit one of the nets to catch him, but he's already out of there with the Timber Chain. And looks like Raven, can he live here? Because now Anna's come in with the wraparound. They're trying to chase down this Timber. Jarax, he'll hit the hook. That'll do it. OG this time round able to take down Raven. But it does, I mean, they need everyone to do it, man. What kind of an opening they can find. Coming over towards the shrine spot here of OG. No-Tail's in the neighborhood. So is Fly though. Fly on the low ground. He, in fact, may come across and may be able to help out No-Tail. No-Tail immediately getting got it, and he does. He has the rock, drops it, Anna comes across. And TNC, they didn't expect the Warlock there to be hiding just behind them. And that Golem there pretty much just turned around that entire smoke gang.
Bo is getting very strong and very difficult to actually kill without getting away unscathed.
Ooh, there's a lot of TPs coming in onto the bottom lane here. Anna doesn't look like he got out soon enough. The Burrow Strike into the lasso, and more than enough lockdown to bring down that Ember Spirit. Turning up into the neighborhood as well. Keep Cuckoo safe. Top lane. Raven pushing out. No-Tail in the neighborhood. They could look to try and come in for the kill here. Indeed, S4 and No-Tail, they're hunting, and S4, well, he's found him immediately in with the blink pool. No-Tail bringing in the gang of Meepo. Sam H will be there with a good Burrow Strike. Twice time for Raven. In fact, No-Tail falling low and he's out. Sam H there turning up in time. S4 will manage to avenge his Meepo brother as he jumps in and is able to get the dunk out. But TNC, looks like they're going to be able to clear out both of them here. They'll surround the Axe, bring him down. And absolutely huge that they do get that Meepo kill and a second one to follow up as well.
And will they pick up the tail end of the smoke? Yes, they will.
See what goes on here. And
Meepo immediately backs off from the bottom lane, and they know what's happening in mid.
Yeah, they'll get the jump in onto the Purge. OG will be there with a reaction. Immediately Jerax falling down low. In they come with the epicenter. Samich looking for the backline. He's trying to go for Fly. Fly still gets the Golem down. TNC, they've lost one. Meepo, big Burrow Strike for Samich, catches them out. They've actually taken down No-Tail. 2 out at the moment for either side. Cuckoo surrounding S4. The Blade Fury, that'll do it. 3 dead on OG. At the end of the day, even OG seemed prepared for that. TNC, they come out on top. They're killing this Meepo.
Position. If you're inside the pit, you're gonna die. Pretty much.
Yeah, whoever's in there is a goner. They'll take down the Helm of the Dominated Creep. Mid lane, Anna going incredibly forward and immediately gold. No! Ember Spirit is out, and TNC, they're going to have the numbers advantage to play with for a good 50 seconds.
They need this T1 down before they can do Roche, but Ember Spirit is still down for 40 seconds, so it possibly could be a T1 into a Roche threat and into a buyback.
Sammy boy I need to set up. Fly will be there with a nice 3-man column. There'll actually be a buyback here from Anna. They're looking to turn it. They'll come in and cut them down. And they've just managed to find 3, but they can. Will they get any more? That's the question. I mean, Sam H is still alive here. They've got the Sentry Ward down. They will find him.
Okay.
Big buyback there from Anna. Jumping in, but pretty much once again, it's Fly with these golems. He holds on to them.
Yeah, Axe sacrifices his life, but it doesn't matter when your Meepo survives and they're able to take a +1 off this.
Absolutely huge there for OG. They were losing the last few team fights, but that one there.
Exactly where he is. And No Tail's like right at the shrine too. Do you really want to fight an Aegis Meepo at
TNC want to go. They want to go for it. They've found Fly. They'll bring him back. They'll be able to take him down to start off. OG actually respecting the fact here that you know, they don't have that wall, they don't have that golem. Wanting to stick around to try and finish off that tier 2. TNC coming out.
Now the game has changed a lot because Meepo completed Scythe of Vice. Scythe of Vice is one of the most devastating items against
and S4 wants to fight here, jumps in onto Cuckoo immediately there with a hook and the dismember. He's out. Fly drops the golem. Look for Sam H as well. Remnant 4 from Anna. Can they chase this down?
Oh, where was the chains? He still has one.
Didn't connect the combo there. Well, we'll be able to blink forward now, get it in, and then with No Tail in with the side, they'll pick up a second. TNC to lose 2. Rio coming forward. It's a bit of a feed train here from TNC as they lose 3 heroes, one after another. And OG now with that big opening to push into the base with the stats and damage that he has. TNC in a bit of a rocky position. They do have the epicenter still available on Sam H. With a hook onto Raven. Now they'll go for the epicenter. In they go again. Sam H with these huge epicenters. Been able to shut down the Meepo here. And they may even get themselves some more. They have the Yules set up into the burrow trap. And oh, Anna jukes it out. Doesn't matter. Raven's there waiting by the Remnant. A look to chase down for more here, Jarax. He has to get himself out of this. He doesn't have a TP.
They did not even need to use the buyback on the Juggernaut there.
They didn't need Cuckoo back, but yeah, he came in nonetheless.
It's actually, I think, really important that he didn't buy back there. So he went for a Blink Dagger. Not my choice of item for him. However, it will allow him to actually do damage while being in the back lines. He is like the off-lane hero where you want to take damage because you get reactive stacks and you can just do so much even when you're escaping. You just throw out a chakram, you chain away.
Look at this, Ben. TNC found themselves a bit of free action here in the mid lane as they wrap around onto S4. Glimmer Cape ain't gonna save you, son.
He does have buyback.
Down for 50. We'll see if TNC can force anything out.
That is going to be really good at killing the Meepo. So yeah, TNC's kind of gamble looks like it has paid off. Oh, buddy.
I mean, look at this. Sam H. Oh, no, he couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite do it now. And with the turnaround from Mana, found what? No, it's actually TNC that's coming out on top by looks of it because they've got the advantage in numbers. They've lost the Meepo and having to use all of the remnants here to get away. Still got one less. So it looks like he's going to be A-OK. This game back and forth.
Cuckoo's in.
Into the pit they go. Let's see if OG can do anything about this. They are going to smoke and immediately head over. Can they do something big? Actually going to find the pick off here with the hook. Jarax gets out one. Good call from S4 as they pick up Rio as well on the Rubik.
And they lost the gem. That was risky. He did not deward, or he was trying to deward it and then he just died.
Should get the Aegis. No problem at all here. Thanks to those 2 pickoffs. And there we have it. Aegis is the hands of No Tail as he gets bigger and bigger this game. Very much with the power spike. Position that No Tail's in. This guy going to be worked on by Raven. And OG actually moving across it. Jarax hits the hook, immediately brings the SK. Quick burrow strike for Sam H. Can he save himself here? No, he can't. No Tail's there with the Hex. Sam H is out. 40 seconds, no Sand-King.
He just wanted to buy his point booster, man. He's at 900 gold. All he needs is a point booster less for a scepter, and was not able to get it.
Sad times there for the Sand-King.
Fly's like, I'm trying to take down the shrine myself, guys. Jarax.
That's been caught out. And blowing the Omni Slash as well, bringing down this Pudge. They'll find it. S4 though, ready for the turnaround. Comes in with a call. Again, the Golem from Fly onto 3 more. They'll actually find the Timbersaw here. Can they get themselves anything more? No-tail. Bring forward the aggression here from Ana. Root onto 2. S4's there with the blink call and the blade mail. They'll poof in, bringing them down low. The shrine, not enough to keep them alive here. Real's down. Ravens come forward. He brought back for this one. Sam H in with the burrow strike. Looks to focus down a Meepo. Pop the Aegis. Golem's still out here at the moment from Fly. No-tail's ready for round 2. Looks like he's going to play it safe though. Starts to back away.
That was a really tough call for Raven right there.
Yeah.
He had like 20
kill the
seconds left.
Meepo.
Yeah, if they can kill the Meepo, it would definitely be worth it. But
I mean, the real question is, can they? They have caught out one here. S4's come back in, but he gets Yulzed up immediately, so he can't really help out too much. He's stuck in the Chakram. He's out, but at the same time, TNC losing members as well. Bat surrounded. The net's there from No-tail. Raven, if he goes down as well here, and it looks like he may be in trouble. Actually, the first net, the second net missing. So Raven's going to be fine. In fact, goes back in towards No-tail. Has the Yule set up onto one of them. Does he have the damage? Jarex is there with a hook. Allows No-tail to poof out. And now OG will just back away, but
they may be trying to bait out with the Meepo illusions. Actually, 2 of them are just going to be pushing out the lane from No-tail.
See what they can find here. Jarex on the front of this one, but OG is there. They can turn into this and they can fight. Golem will be dropped. Sam H came forward, but immediately hexed up by No-tail. They'll surround Raven and Sam H again getting rooted up by the nets here. Ana's already taken down one on the sidelines. No-tail is falling down low. They do have the damage to pick them up, but OG overall as a team, they've got the damage to find the favorable trade. And once again, you know, Meepo is dying. The entire team of TNC is going down as a cost. It's all come together here for OG. Lots of time here to hammer into the base of TNC. Sam H, he needs something big. He'll come in with the epicenter, but immediately rooted up. Raven pulls up the Pudge here, but it is again OG just moving in. The Shrine heal is not going to be enough for TNC there. Ana's falling low. Actually low on the mana as well. In fact, Ana, he may go down here, and he will indeed. They lose Ana. Jarex and Fly could be in trouble as well now, because TNC coming back into the playing field. They go for the lasso onto Jarex because of the Lotus Orb lassoing himself. Can they actually get these kills? I mean, Jarex is making them work for it with the Dismember, starting to heal himself back up. But now that Raven's there, the damage is going to be more than enough to bring him down. Fly, he somehow still survives though. He's in the trees, he TPs away. Hook from Jarex is going to connect on 21. OG do manage to force TNC off those racks. Meepo, can he find anything here? Real. Looking Jarex, No-tail. Jumping in, he's rooted one of them here. They're looking to fight OG. Sam H has the epi though. Comes in onto No-tail, immediate reaction from Fly. He drops the Golem. Sam H tries to use himself out. He will manage to play his way out towards the top, but Raven gets dunked down. TNC, they've already lost 2. The hook there onto Cuckoo, cancelling the TP. They're going to find the Juggernaut as well, OG. There's another fight where they're bringing down 3, and this time OG losing no one in return.
Fair amount of time before the big cores from TNC to respawn.
Here we have just No-tail sieging potential with this insanely stacked Meepo.
Meepo's already hit 25 like a long time ago, as well as hitting 6 slots. Now, when he takes Roshan, he's kind of just going to be a 5 slot. I guess Aegis is pretty good on him, but he's still 6 slotted.
TNC doing their best to hold here, but OG, they're getting ready to put the pressure on. Ana comes in again, chops down the healing ward, and the Shrine will be activated by Cuckoo.
4-second cooldown hooks, 5-second searing chains.
So much kind of fishing potential here, but bottom lane jumping onto No-tail, but immediate reaction from OG here. S4 comes in with a call, Fly with a Golem. Raven's incredibly low. TNC will get a lasso, but it's only onto Jarex, dragging him back. There's not enough damage to bring down this Pudge. No-tail's just surrounding the Cuckoo Juggernaut, takes him out, 2 dead on TNC, no buybacks. They'll root up Real, a 3rd dead on TNC. As OG opening up a good window now to safely destroy the base of TNC. Again, another blink forward route from Ana. Playing with TNC, keeping them back towards their fountain. And can they kill Raven? He's so close to the fountain. He's not going to make it home safely tonight. OG cut down a fourth. GG is called. At the end of the day, OG, the Meepo strat worked out, Ben. And some really, really solid kind of team play. We saw it from both sides, though. You've got to give hats off to TNC for some of those early engagements, especially Sam H's Sanking play.
Jug, Tower Blade. I think those are the two standard ones.
Sure.
Very difficult to pick. No like good picks here.
Nah, it's gonna be the Jug.
It's a Jug. All
Oh,
right.
good call, Fogged.
Whatever.
As first pick material, I think like Lone Druid. Like you can first pick a Lone Druid because he's good in most situations.
Yeah, and
Lowen.
I mean, they're kind of given the whole draft to deal with it. And in terms of kind of getting to the back lines, I mean, TNC certainly do have ways to do so. And in fact, they've already started off with a great way. Now, look at themselves first blood there. S4 going out alone. Compared to the Invokers 3 for 3, Ana is having an amazing opening here in this 1v1.
Very strong opening from him. He also went for the cost Wex on Cuckoo. Or cost X.
Oh, Jerax.
Nice.
He got the snipe there with the purple Hadouken of Doom.
I think that's so much damage now. It's crazy. Invoker, so they get the Alacrity up early.
Yeah.
So that he doesn't get destroyed super hard in lane like this. But the thing about Invoker is you can always jungle. Well, they're going on to Ana in the mid lane. Gets pulled back into a cold snap, and yep, he's dead.
Yeah, Cuckoo needed that. He needed that rotation, something to help.
Do you hear game sounds?
We don't, Ben.
Okay, very unlikely that they'll get a kill here.
Well, lead in with the
unless
stun.
both those things get stunned. Okay.
Yeah, indeed, as you mentioned, the Savage Roar immediately, in fact, getting the root as well. Flies TP down. Look towards Sam H, but just a little too tanky to bring down. It is actually going to be in the middle lane where Cuckoo falls. It's peace and love, Ben. Yeah.
Wow, that sounded. That was the most insincere thing I've ever heard you say.
Oh dear.
Sounded like you just read that off a piece of paper.
Well, mid lane, Ben. Bit of the caster's curse kicking in. We talked him up. TNC immediately bring him back down. As a rotation comes through from Sam H. I don't think he would have been expecting that one there. Did you get the hood or blink this situation? On the S4 Centaur.
I usually do not see blink first.
Oh, hello. Can they find him? Yes, they can. Swarm Fly closing the gap, and another kill on this top lane. S4 just having the time of his life here. I mean, overall, the net worth, as we can see.
Yeah, he'll go blink him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1500.
You can go hood first, too. Hood first is always generally pretty decent.
Well, bottom lane, Cuckoo. I guess who's found him? It's going to be Jerax and Ana. They found one. Samich will get the call onto Jerax. Jerax will be very happy paying with his life to get the kill onto the Invoker. A little less so, though, if Ana ends up going down as well. And he will be chased around here. TNC actually with 4 members on the hunt for this TA. I mean, Ana, he's just going to go for the TP out. In fact, he's not going to make it. Telekinesis is there in time. Got the stun locked down. TNC's surround him. And Ana, Fade Bolt to the back will do it. Rio takes him out. But it does take a fair bit of TNC's time, and obviously space created. No tail.
It really is.
The creeps down bottom. In this game, Jerax getting a lot done.
Yep.
Very, very nice start for
No tail pushes with his team. It's just what he does.
He does.
He has a Blightstone with him. He has Demolish on Bear and Cuckoo. They just... The thing about taking down this tower is that it will make Cuckoo a lot more pressure when he tries to farm the Ancients.
I mean, S4 wanted to go there. He stampedes, jumps in, blink who stomp. Then the detection for Cuckoo doesn't look like they do so. He is going to be able to slowly ghost walk his way out of there.
I don't actually know since it's been changed because I haven't seen a Helmet Dominator or a Necrobook on Lone Druid in ages. But No-Tail does do some pretty cool builds now and then.
Bottom lane S4 immediately into Sam H. Yeah, he's got the Berserker's called to buy himself some time, but he still ends up going down. The damage too much from OG. I'll cut down one.
The bear? Oh, 300. No-Tail. Or wait for it. Ana. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
We lose the tower though. And at mid lane as well, diving onto Cuckoo, talking about the man. He's trying to get himself away. The stun will hold back the TA, and in fact, TNC turn it around. Good backup there from the support. Rio getting himself in.
Testing the fights. So when you don't contest the fights, you don't really need the range for positioning. But No Tail will get caught out by the blink over here. He is in bear form just in time.
Yeah, and TNC, they're scared. They don't want to jump into this. They come up to the high ground. Tim's, oh, he's just going to start to walk straight back down, but S4's there, immediately blinks in onto the back lines, finds Rio on the Rubik. The Rubik's out. Tim's will try and get himself away, but all the spells are used, slowed down by Jarex, cut down by S4. OG fine too. Sam, it's an absolutely beautiful call there, but the hand of God comes through. Jarex saving the team. S4's back in with a blinker hoof stomp. They've got an Omni Slash, but that's an Omni Slash too little, as Raven's out as well. S4 picks up the double kill. And a very, very nice turnaround there from OG, you know, where it looked like TNC might have been able to do something.
And it looks like that will be No Tail's next target. I do think it's a little bit strange that...
Oh, S4.
Oh, he's done.
I mean, these two boys. The kitty cat's out as well.
Oh, he has Vanguard as well. Oh my god, Centaur's farm.
I mean, yeah, he's dead.
But it wouldn't really make sense for them to get 2 Deaths when they already have one on Ana.
Well, that's true, actually. Yeah, I mean, Anna's, you know, with the kills that he's been picking up and the farm that he's had, so just a little bit too far away.
They might as well try with the high ground push right now. They only have 2 minutes left on Aegis, and I don't really think they're going to get a better opportunity.
Oh, Jarex. Oh,
man.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, the sneaky Chen does it again.
That,
Jarex.
oh my god.
I mean, that was an invoker, Ben.
And still waiting and just constantly pinning TNC inside their base, waiting for them to slip up, waiting for them to get 2-man hoof stomped, whereas Tim's and the rest of TNC just waiting for someone to be caught out of vision like...
Yeah, they try and go in, but immediately, there's the Yules. Fly drops the rock, and already TNC falling incredibly low. Tim's is out. They'll move forward with the Stampede, look towards Sam H. OG pick up a second. Is Fly with a double kill, and Cuckoo just being forced back.
Okay, S4 was so fast with that blink Yules.
Yeah, they were not
coming.
expecting that.
They weren't. It's also really good against Nyx when he carry bases, so you can actually cast their AoE
and
spells.
Again, S4 just diving in. They'll set up another. There'll be a buyback coming out from the Invoker. Jarex nukes down the Rubik. OG starting to put the pressure now into the high ground, into the base of TNC. They've taken down the tier 3 in the middle lane. Melee racks in the middle, falling down very quickly as well, as No Tail already looking towards the top. And in fact, looking for kills by the looks of it. Going in onto Raven, but immediately, in fact, with the stun, the Sunstrike, No Tail falling down low. Can anyone catch him? Jarex, he says, boy, get yourself back to base. Sends him home. Sam H does come in with a call onto Anna. Anna kind of left behind here by the team. And he's going to get dunked down. So TNC will get themselves a big kill off the back of it. And they're not done yet. Tim's chasing down Jarex here into the cover of Vendetta. Fly and S4 are in the neighborhood. They've got the sentry out as well. Look to jump back in onto him though, Tim's. Carapacing will get the clutch onto the Warlock here. And in fact, TNC, ooh, Sam H couldn't quite get the call in time. Immediate blink out from S4.
That was pretty greedy. Not going for that easy kill on the Warlock who's already stunned. Wanting to catch +1, but...
A Torrak stay alive. In fact, OG though, they still want to fight. OG are inside the TNC jungle. TNC have to be careful. Sam H will get the call here onto Jarex. They'll surround them with Raven and Cuckoo. Jarex, Fate Bolt to the back there from Rio. TNC will find that pesky Chen. Something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, 5%. It's better than 0.
Thanks, Owen.
That's all right, Ben. Some E maths for you there. Here we go, catching out. In fact, that's a great cool setup by S4. He tries to come in, but it might actually cost him his life. He'll get the Who Stomp out, starts to back away.
He didn't get his BKB off.
OG having to be a bit careful now.
Window for them. They do have the DD that was popped on Juggernaut.
I don't think OG's
Alacrity.
not going to expect this.
I don't think they're going to expect this. Oh, actually, yeah, Fly's in there. He does have the rock available. They are smoked. S4
Is he going to get there soon enough? I mean, they've already managed to catch out on the sidelines. No Tail, Hand of God's not going to be enough to save, and No Tail's out. They will drop the rocket. Is it going to be enough to hold back TNC? Cuckoo's incredibly low still. He does have to get himself out of this one. S4 comes in with a Stampede, the Blink, Who Stomp, and Double Edge to clean out the Invoker. And is looking towards Sam H. Tim's with the stun to hold back the TA. They've lost the Rubik as well, so OG do find 2 kills. They get themselves anything more, that's the question. I mean, they're without No Tail for 40 seconds. So at the end of the day, it does end up costing TNC. You know, they lose the fight.
That was a really nice
and they
attempt,
lose
though.
the Roshan.
I do like that fake smoke or fake back into smoke.
It nearly worked.
It nearly worked.
Have knocked down the shrine.
They've gone for more fighting items too. Not only is the BKB up on Templar Assistant, it is also up on No Tail. So it's even more important that they get the Blink Call off than before into multiple stun locks.
And Tims was able to find the setup there. Hunted down the Chen.
Easy Sunstrike.
And in fact, Sam H, he's also found a bit of a setup here as well. He's looked towards No Tail, Stampede immediately. They're trying to get him out, but Tims, he's there with a great stun. Catching him out, the Omni Slash bounces aren't great. Ends up jumping towards the bear. No Tail BKBs and runs himself away. And in fact, they end up losing Raven, who gets taken down by Anna, who's just turned up at the back lines of this fight. And it's TNC that once again have to start to get themselves back to their base.
That was so unlucky on those Omni Slash bounces.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
If that bounced on No Tail, it may have just been enough to kill him.
He even four-stepped the bear instead of the hero. So that was probably the best chance they're gonna get at killing Lone Druid for the rest of the game.
And at that point, it's going to be even harder for TNC to find an opening to get a successful team fight done. Cuckoo will do his best to hold off this siege here from OG, but S4 immediately there with the initiation. I mean, he certainly has been having quite a game. I mean, just constantly blink who stomp after blink who stomp. He's always there with the setup when TNC don't quite expect it.
Run through the ice wall to kill him. And OG played that perfectly.
20 seconds without him. And again, S4 just come in with a Who Stomp. They don't have enough damage, though, to bring down Sam H. He'll back himself away, but that does open the...
The Crimson Guard's about to wear off.
Yeah, I mean, can TNC get themselves in on this one? It's all about Sam H and these blink calls.
What, Chen has Agged on top of his Greaves?
I mean, it's Jarek's, Ben.
What? They have that big old ancient prowler.
Oh,
shaman.
dude, that's the scariest ancient. That
He's
really,
pretty
really
scary.
is. Tims, S4 is going to get in with the jump. There'll be a nice tornado and EMP here as they try and hold back, but Fly drops the Golem. They've got the Stampede as well, trying to get out. It's actually getting stolen here by the Rubik, and that will allow TNC to save Sam H, get him back to the base. S4 tried to jump in to chase him down. TNC have lost the racks here on this bottom lane. Cuckoo controlling Anna for the time being, but he pops the BKB on the TA, turns towards Tims. Tims is out and down for 45 seconds, no buyback. Sam H as well could be in trouble as Anna blinks forward, looking to chase him down, will be held back by Rio with the telekinesis. And in fact, to Anna, he's out of mana. Tornado comes through from Cuckoo. Do they have to follow through to bring him down? With the Verge and Raven on the blade through, they'll cut down the TA once. Can they do it a second time, though? That's the question. It doesn't look like they can because OG, they're all back. They're ready to fight back in. Take down 2, take down 3. Sam H comes in with the call. There's no backup for this boy. He will get the kill, but it costs him his life.
One thing that I really like about OG is that they're really good about their item choices. Like Fly, he played the same hero this game and last game, but this game he has a much different build. He went for a Yules and a 4-step.
A huge net worth and experience advantage, of course, at the moment for OG. Tim's coming out.
Oh yeah, they have the Ags too on Centaur. Okay, no one's dying. As long as S4 doesn't get called.
What can they find here, Tims? Look at the stun. Onto the Warlock with the Sunstrike as well. Sam H comes in with the call. Does catch out Fly. He will survive for the timing. A Tornado comes in. Crimson Guard as well. Uses himself up. The Greaves and the Hand of God coming through. Fly finally goes down. At TNC, they've lost one. Anna's starting to clean up even more here as he pops the BKB. Tims tries to run. Spike Carapace and the stun will hold back the TA. TNC have lost 2. Rio and Tims backing off to the side. Raven still alive as well on the back lines. Tims hiding in the trees. S4 is hunting them down. And with the Yule setup, they'll certainly get the Nyx Assassin. A quick mail strike to the face from Anna.
Yeah, it took him so long to kill the Warlock. That's very sad.
Final set of racks here on the top lane. The racks are down and into the tier 4s they go, OG. TNC, they have got one buyback available, but the other 2 heroes down without it. Tier 4s are falling. GG is called. And game 2 and the series going to OG, Ben, and I think that victory OG they can be very happy with that one. That was perfect execution from the draft.